Yeah, keep going straight. Get it on the wood. Now spin the front end up.
Keep going. Okay.
No, you.
I'm on the wood. I'm on the wood. Yeah. That's it, that's it. Let's get a bit of momentum.
Hi guys, we just got to the boat and this is the big reveal. Oh, God, I nearly fell off the ladder then.
Oh, look at that.
Oh wow.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Wow.
There's still loads of space in there, isn't there? Well, I suppose you'll put other things in there, will you?
She definitely looks better in there than she did in the workshop.
I'd love to put that dirty old one in, but it wasn't.
Oh, stop it.
That reveal.
Oh,
That's
wow.
amazing.
Yeah, and there's the frost plate.
Oh yeah, so that's the new one there that Andy made.
I've got to get me paintbrush on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, red oxide? I'll put the bilge paints on it, yeah.
Yeah. But that, wow, there you go.
Look at that. But they actually said bringing the engine round and actually putting it in took them 2 hours. Did you say? 2 hours. But they had 3 20-minute tea breaks in that time, so it really didn't take them much time at all.
A lot of pushing and pulling, but
They did a lot of pushing and pulling, apparently. What's that red thing down there? Do you know, Lee?
It's like a jack, isn't it?
Pardon?
It's a jack, isn't it?
What's the red thing?
It's a jack, isn't it?
yeah, that's my bottom jack.
Oh, it's a jack. Okay.
Wow.
Cool. That is amazing.
Tricky getting in here.
I thought you were down there hugging the engine, polishing it up,
Oh, my bendy.
giving it a polishing it.
There's some water on it. Keeps dripping down. Oh, God.
So what are you doing?
So I'm just the new frost plate that's been put on.
Sorry, can I see that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just putting some red primer on it now.
Red oxide, yeah.
Red oxide, yeah, primer. And then I'll put the locker paint back on it once that's dry.
Okay.
But I thought I'd better do that now
Yeah.
before it becomes even more cramped. So yeah.
Yeah, not so easy to get in there now, is it?
No. The only thing is, I noticed that I'll have to speak to Andy because he's marked some areas out, and I'm assuming he's done that ready to do various things. So,
Sorry, where are these areas?
well, you can't see them; they're under the counter on here.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's marked them out for various things he's going to do. So I don't know. I'll have to ask him whether I can prime them or not.
Yeah, sure.
Um,
We'll get his permission first.
and we've also got
Don't
to do
you
that
spill
little bit of
prime-
Hammerite.
Don't you spill the red oxide on that nice green engine.
Oh God, no. There's a little nick on there.
Well, if it comes to it, we can always touch it up with a bit of nail varnish.
So yeah, so I'm just going to do this now while I've got the opportunity.
Yeah. Are you pleased with how it's all looking in there?
Yeah.
I love that he's put the cardboard in there to stand on to keep it clean in there.
They've done a fantastic job.
Have they?
Well, you think how difficult. It's not the easiest of fits, was it?
No.
Being round where we are.
No,
So they've
absolutely.
done an amazing job.
And he actually said it was so much easier than he expected.
Yeah. No, they've done. An
Once they
amazing
actually
job.
got to the point of putting the engine in.
Yeah.
3 hours with 3 20-minute tea breaks.
2 hours.
Oh,
wasn't
2 hours. So really it was just an hour. I love the way they stop and have a tea break so they can discuss, have a board meeting.
it? More like to have a rest.
Yeah.
At our age, that's what we need.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah. Oops.
Ah.
So anyway, we'll get this done.
Oh, isn't it nice just to have a little small bit to paint, not loads?
I'm going to do where there's been some swarf and stuff. I'm going to do the bottom under there
Yes.
as well, and then I'll repaint that as well.
Yeah.
Oh dear! Tell you what, you need to be flexible.
I think we'll have to start doing some yoga classes soon.
Yeah. I'm so unflexible. I always have been.
You got a nice straight back though.
Yeah.
Would you like me to make you a cup of tea while you're doing that?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay. Okay, so Lee's
Can't
finished
see, can
painting that little bit down there. We're just waiting for Andy to come over for a cuppa with us, then he can go through it all with us. But Lee's sort of standing there at the moment trying to get his head around it, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know, do I?
I said to him we might have to draw a diagram and label it so we know.
Oh, no, I'll
What's
be alright
going-
once I've been through it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just... I know bits and pieces.
Look at
but I
that
don't know.
face. Pleased as punch.
I know bits and pieces.
Yeah.
So there's your alternators there.
Where?
Your two alternators. So that'll charge the leisure batteries,
Yeah,
which is the lithium, and then that one will be for the starter battery, which will be over here.
yeah. Good morning all, Sunday morning. It's nice and bright today. Lovely day, isn't it?
It's lovely, yeah.
Jobs for today. Oh, how are batteries doing? 55.2. Oh, I think they'll probably go up today, won't they? Because the sun's out. Yeah. So jobs for today.
Well, I'm
there
just going to... there's a few little nicks on the Hammerite, so I thought I'm just going to wipe down and hopefully they'll dry.
Yeah, it's just where they lifted the engine, I think, just little nicks, which is fine. So we're
There's one
gonna,
at the front in there that we did that I missed.
yeah,
So I'm going to do that. Hopefully, if it dries well enough. Then we have I put red oxide down in the engine bay where Andy had put the new thrust plate in.
yeah. I
So I'm
did
just
video you doing that. Yeah,
So I'm just going to paint the grey locker paint over that now
Okay.
because that's had a day to dry. So we're going to do that, and then that's all done.
we have got a question for the clever people out there when we
Yeah.
when we open up the engine bay.
Yeah, so on the back of the diesel tank, you'll see at the top will be the feeds, which is fine, we know what they are. But lower down, you'll see two plugs, one above another. So all you clever people out there, we've put a picture in. So have a look at the picture and you'll see the circled bits that we're talking about.
Yeah, I'll
Anyone
put
knows what they are,
yeah.
let us know.
I'll put the picture up now, and then when Lee opens the engine bay, we'll show you in real time.
Okay, yeah.
Just to show you quickly, yesterday Lee moved this. This is the cupboard that we're going to have a pull-out bin, and we noticed we had some extra room we can move it over into, which has given us a lot more of a gap here. So once the work circuit goes on, it will be cut down here, and then obviously we'll come in, and it will just give us a lot more room on either side to get through. So that's quite a good idea. Okay, so the engine bay's open again. I think Lee's going to jump in there, and then he's going to film the bit. Should we tell them the story?
The story.
And well, Andy asked us to message our boat builders to find out exactly what these are for, because he has no idea either. And we messaged our boat builders, and they said they had no idea either. They just put them in. So
As per other boats that they've done.
yeah, so it's all a bit weird. So anyway, I'll pass you over to Lee, and he can show you.
Right, so here we go. So the feeds at the top there, they're obvious.
Light on.
No, it's fine. Feeds at the top, you can see they're obvious. But it's these two plugs just down here. There's one there and one there. So, all you clever people, put your answers on so we know what it is. So, we have suspicions of what we think, but we don't know. So, if somebody does know, then please let us know. I'll pass you back to the director.
Yeah.
Right.
Cameraman, camera
Yeah,
person,
Cameraman, director.
person.
Right, so all the bits that I have red oxide in here, as you can see, I'm going to put the grey Belgian locker paint on. These ones over here, you can see these little patches on the counter. That was where Andy kindly grinded off some of the weld that was sticking up from when it was built. So he said, yeah, it's probably best to take it off because you could open your hands up if you were in there and pulling your hand across. So that's the reason for those there. But this one is obviously because that was the new part. There was a little bit of swarf markings on the floor down there, so I've just redone it all. Just makes sense. So yeah, that's that bit.
So Lee's under there now. Master painter at work. Something else I was going to mention. The plate that goes on here, which is down there at the moment, it's, as you can see, it's very big and very heavy. Lee was thinking about putting gas struts in here so he could literally pull them up and the gas struts will hold them in place, but Andy came up with an idea and he said it wouldn't be too much work for him. He was talking about running a channel in the centre here.
It'll be same like that, but
Same as this.
to hook on. You can remove
Oh,
it.
so it will be removable, so you can actually hook it on, and then cutting that sheet there, hope you can hear me because of the traffic, in half, so across that way, so it will make it a lot easier to remove. That one there, the small one that goes on there, is fine to remove, but that other one is just super heavy.
And you've got restricted space because you've got these lockers either side.
Yeah.
So it's quite difficult.
And also, when we're on the cut,
Yeah.
where are we going to put it?
Yeah.
So anyway, so he's come up with that clever plan.
I think
Just-
a lot of boats have that, though, to be fair.
Do they? Was there anything else that we talked about yesterday?
Sorry, little animal. Didn't know you were there.
We went out for dinner with Dave last night, and it was really nice to see him looking so well, still sporting his beard.
We might have some discussions about our prop size, mightn't we?
Yeah, there was, I kind of, it might be better for Lee to explain it to you. I didn't really understand what they were talking about.
Well, I don't know enough about it at the moment, but I think ours is 17 inches, and I think we should have an 18.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a bit more research and stuff, and to do with the engine, the size of the boat, and all that sort of stuff. So I shall have a chat with Andy about it and
Maybe
look into it a bit more.
Yeah,
and see.
before contacting the boat builder,
Yeah, 'cause
maybe.
they're not cheap.
No, but I mean, I'm not sure if the right size has actually been put in or not.
Well, no,
but that's
yeah.
something we need to research.
Yeah, we don't know that.
We don't know. Yeah,
So
yeah,
we just need to do the research, and then we'll be in a better place to know.
yeah. To make a decision. I think that's about it, isn't it? That we discussed yesterday. Apart from obviously putting the world to rights.
What else did we? No, I think Andy was just explaining what he's going to be doing this coming week, didn't he? To
Yeah.
us? So this will be, the engine will be repositioned. He's now talking, I think, where as this sits, the feet don't sit fully on the engine bed. So I think he's going to lift this out and add some steel so
Okay.
that the feet sit exactly over that bed. So
Wasn't he talking about welding some brackets on for so we can eventually put our Basco in there?
Basto?
Basto, I always call it Basco. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going to do that as well. Yeah. There was something else as well. Yeah, no, I think it's more of obviously got to build the battery, start a battery tray. Maybe we're probably now going to reposition the greaser. We're talking about where the hospital silencer is going to go. So there's a lot of things that aren't fully decided yet, but we'll leave that with Andy to work out.
Yeah, I've got to say though, he's been so great. It's so nice. We haven't had any stress at all. Any little problems he's sorted out. He's been absolutely amazing. So yeah, we're just as pleased as Punch, aren't we?
Here we are. I'll be as pleased as Punch to get this done.
It's a bit stinky, isn't it?
Yeah.
That stuff.
And positional wise.
Yeah. Still, be a good job done.
Yeah.
Guess that's the beauty of the Hammerite. You can touch up those little nicks, can't you?
Yeah.
That's a very straight line you're doing there.
Until there.
Oh, you've caught me in my comfortable chair.
He's the king of the castle.
Yeah. Next step will be one of those. Was it Thor or Herd that did those chairs that brings you out gradually? That's my next step after this one.
Are you
I'll
having
move from that to this.
Are you having to rock to get up, or can you stand straight
I'm
up?
at the moment, but the next journey will be moving out like that. But I might have to forego the sofa bed. I might have to have one of those instead. Anyway, so that's it for this week. We've done the bits and pieces that we intended to do, was just touching up a bit of paintwork and move the kitchen cupboard. You've seen what we've done. We weren't expected to be up there this weekend. It was purely because the engine went in.
Look at the light shining on you as well.
Yeah,
And he shines on the righteous, yeah.
And so Andy will be cracking on this week. So we may have some updates for you of how it's going. So there may be a vlog later in the week, maybe. Other than that, our next vlog will probably have us. We're going to take a visit to Yelvertoft Marina. So we're going to have a look around there as well, because we're still on our little search of
The
what's
perfect
around, really.
marina
Yeah, I think it's wise
for
to get,
us.
Yeah, I think it's wise to go and look at a few places, because that's what it's about, isn't it? You
Yep.
don't just settle on one. So that's what we're going to do. So we will leave it there. Don't forget, if you've got the knowledge, to let us know comment-wise what you think those plugs are on the back of the diesel tank inside the engine bay. Also, any comments are welcome. You know, we always reply to them.
Even if we don't know what to
Even if we don't know
say.
what we're on about, we'll always find out something to answer.
Even if it is just a yes.
Yeah. And also, please remember to subscribe, like if you like, and there's a notification bell as well that'll let you know of the next vlog that we have. Anyway, we'll leave it there on this lovely sunny Sunday.
Yeah.
Hope you have a lovely day, and we will see you next time.
Bye.